Hello everybody, we're here together with Haribo, e007, Laz, Richie, and Bayfish, who is not on the server, but is with us in spirit. And in real time we have just finished the last season of UHC, VintageCraft Season 4, and I thought it would be a fun idea to get together and discuss some things that we liked about the season, that we maybe didn't like about the season, that we think could change, etc., etc. So this video will definitely contain spoilers for UHC Season 4, VintageCraft UHC Season 4. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that first and then come back to this, because otherwise the ending might be spoiled for you. Alright. So I want to start out by saying that I wasn't. I mean, I like my team, but I wasn't very fond of the season itself.
Yeah, we had a great season. Just saying, we had the best team.
Definitely.
Haribo guy, Richie, and me, and
yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Remember it. Go on, quickly.
the new guy.
There you go. Yeah, you guys did pretty well. Our team was.
Pro. I told you, Tasty, I'm pro at this game.
Yeah, I know. I should team up with you more often.
I outlived you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But why didn't you enjoy it, Tasty?
It's a combination of things. For one, I think VintageCraft UHC should be a bit longer than they currently are, because every time we go to meetup, it's utter chaos, basically. And I think, I mean, meetup is meetup, but there's like 100 people in a space of, 100 by 100, and that's just, it's just crazy. And the way I died this season, I mean, I died because someone shot me that I didn't see, and they shot me into a spider that killed me, whilst I also had to block a creeper blast. Basically, it's kind of, I mean, it's fair game, but it's kind of sucky that I didn't even know who shot me, basically.
No, it was really good. I enjoyed watching you die.
But so if I had to pitch a suggestion, I would say if there's meetup, then we should definitely have permaday.
Yeah.
Because the mobs and the people in that kind of space is just too much, and especially because the world keeps getting smaller, right? Mob spawns get crazy, like they're everywhere. Because they don't have a chance to spawn anywhere else. So that's why, and well, other than that, I just had bad luck this season. So, but that's just a separate reason.
Just this season.
Just this season. Yes, I have.
Yeah, sure.
I've never had bad luck before.
Sure.
No.
Episode 3.
Yes, exactly. No, but no, what I meant more is that we couldn't find any diamonds at all. So the first time we found diamonds was at the end of episode 5.
Oh wow!
Oh, we were, our team is sorted apart from the whole apple situation. Like,
and the
we
sugar
couldn't find apples. Yeah, sugarcane as well, but we couldn't find like apples in the chests.
Yeah, we were just going through caves, going gold. Guys, there's more diamonds. Oh, guys, there's more gold. Like, we had gold, just no apples.
Like, I had like 30 gold on me at one point.
For our team, I found a monster spawn and it had some melon seeds, so we ended up getting the melon seeds. And
Sweet.
going to the
Yeah,
Yes,
I saw you guys
found
making on it.
we had a whole bunch of
spawners.
health potions, and we realized that most people wouldn't have apples, so we had 15 health potions.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
you guys had a
We could have done that because we found a mine shaft and I found 2 mob spawners as well. But but like as soon as we saw that Team 5 went to the Nether, we were like, nah,
No,
we'll pass.
And
Whatever,
you guys
guys.
still sucked.
we also found 2 mob spawners. And mine shafts as well, but there was just nothing in it. We found one.
As was all connected to like ravines and stuff. They just kept going.
We found
Yeah,
one.
Oh man, I wish we could have that.
We didn't really explore it all because we didn't want to get lost.
Well, I just ended up going on my own. I just have
Yeah.
used and I just...
He hated us.
Well,
so.
basically, we found 1 apple in a loot crate, like at the beginning of the game, and then found golden apple in a chest in a mine shaft somewhere.
Oh.
And then we kept finding lots of gold, but just no apples.
We didn't find a loot crate for, I don't know, maybe like 4 episodes, and then we just found 1. And as a border shrunk, we kept finding more. We found like 3 in like 5 minutes. Unbelievable.
My
Yeah, we
team
did find a lot of them.
We had a good team.
Did the notifications come up in chat whenever they dropped or something, or what?
No,
No.
Just randomly around.
Yeah, we were just walking around and we were just like, oh, there's a chest. Oh, it's on fire. Would you look at that? It's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Think about it, we found like spawn eggs for mushrooms in there.
Yeah,
Like,
we even
what?
got spawners for mushrooms. We were like, what are we gonna do? I was like, mushroom soup, guys.
this is
Infinite.
yeah.
Free food.
Salt.
I liked the loot box mechanic. I would like to play another season with that. I don't really mind it. Yeah.
They didn't even tell us what they looked like or like how like they could have told us oh there'll be flames around. They didn't say anything like that. I was like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a beacon.
Well,
Question
yeah.
unanswered. I was like, so what do are the loot boxes different? We didn't even know.
I thought they were
Yeah.
going to be shulker boxes, to be fair. But
It
then
was literally just a
Richie,
chest, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Richie had the idea of leaving random chests, empty chests everywhere, but I don't think
Yeah, unfortunately, after you've gone to a loot chest, it disappears.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
But that would be funny, Richie.
plus they all had particle effects around them. So you
Yeah,
know,
true
Yeah,
that,
but I think if you just seen the chest, you'd be like, "Oh my god, it's a loot chest!" I don't think you'd realise it didn't have particles.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had enough redstone, could have trapped it.
I think a beacon should appear for like the first 10 seconds of it spawning or something, so everyone's like, oh shoot, there it is.
Yeah, I think the thing with the loot crates, normally loot crates are kind of supposed to be broadcasted so everyone knows where they are, so that they encourage more PvP.
Yeah,
That didn't happen this season, and I don't know if I mind it or not. I mean, it's still fun finding them, but like lots
If
of
they're
like-
frequent, I don't think we should broadcast. But if they're not frequent,
If they're not as frequent, because like us finding them, we didn't even hesitate. We didn't go like, is there anyone nearby? We just went, let's go for it.
yeah.
Yeah, was it one appeared every minute? Is that
Yes,
right?
they were
Yeah.
one every
Ridiculous.
minute.
That's too much.
That's a lot. I don't even think they probably like half of them didn't even get like found. Oh,
Okay, so the other thing, snowy biomes. I mean, we have had the chopping block with snowy biomes and VintageCraft with snowy biomes now.
I mean, I hate the snow.
The apple
Yes.
thing. I didn't like what they had to do with the apple thing. to
Yeah,
be
I
fair.
hated that. The freaking apples.
Okay, yeah, but that was an unforeseen circumstance because they messed up the Apple plugin apparently.
I don't
Which
know,
is-
I don't know, like, did they not test it?
Yeah,
I didn't see any announcement for a test for this time. Every other
Yeah.
season there's been a test for it, but not this one.
exactly. They should have probably tested the plugin because now we had way too little apples in the game. I feel like, which I mean, if no one has apples, it's fair, but
But it's not. But that's not the point of the game, though. Like,
No.
The whole game mode is to get golden apples.
Yeah, boy.
so I don't know. And I don't like snow biomes because
Yeah.
of this was just taiga only, basically, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The snow biome's really annoying because we encountered a lot of cliffs. So
Yeah.
I used to place down water down. This one time, my water just froze. So I lost it.
It's also a terrible biome for meetup because it's so there's so many trees and hills and it's just so close together everything that a bow fight is hardly possible.
Yeah.
And you get if you watch, I think it's a very clear example if you watch my video that it gets it even adds more to the chaos than it already is, because you can't see what's happening around you, which at meetup is, I think, especially with
the only chaotic part for my team. Like we ended up running into like 6 teams within 2 minutes or so.
yeah.
We ran into one team that didn't actually we ran away from them that didn't
Yeah.
actually see
You
us.
didn't even notice us. I think it was either team 18 or 13. I looked directly
It
at
was
them.
like a greyish. But the thing is, though, I jumped up on the hill and one of them looked my way, and that's when I was like, "Oh my god, there's a team!"
Yeah.
And then I ran down the hill, and they just didn't even.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if they were just didn't want to bother with us or they just didn't see us at all because we noticed them straight away. And they were just like, team? There's a team?
Yeah.
Is it?
They ignored us.
Our team actually ran across a team that was sitting underground in a little like cubby hole or something, and as soon as we saw them, they shifted and vice versa. But I thought it was the orange team with Stan and Sonic Joey on it, So I was like, I'm not gonna fight that. So I told our team to move away, but soon after someone died to Sonic, so it probably wasn't them.
We had we were right in the middle of it all. We had so many teams. We could just see all the little lightning things all around us. We were right in the middle of all the fighting. We didn't know where the heck to go.
Yeah, we're just running in circles trying to get sugarcane. Which, as going back to the biome situation, every river was frozen, so no sugarcane.
Yeah, and there was
and
hardly
the only
any
time
sugarcane.
we found sugarcane was on the other side of the border.
It was literally 10 blocks outside of the border.
Dang. Yeah, we had trouble with that as well. The sugarcane. Yeah,
it was the only thing holding us back the whole time. Was just the sugarcane.
Did you? In the end, you didn't find any, or did you?
Well,
No,
we
we
did,
didn't.
but we couldn't get to it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you had no chance in the end, in the final battle.
No enchance at all.
Okay,
Hold on, just an interruption of this recording. Bayfish guy, you're telling people that you're doing renders. I thought you were just doing it for a select people.
No.
Are you doing it for everyone?
If they want it.
Wow, they all
You're a
want
hero.
it. Never mind. Okay, carry on.
All
I
right.
think cats could get so mad.
Oh well, it's.
Should we fight them? Oh, I love good fights.
Yes, let's fight them.
God's
Anyway,
sake.
yeah, we were unenchanted as well. We only had full iron, and we found the diamonds in episode 5, and then we had to. We were right near the border, so I was already getting flashbacks to season 3. So I was digging for my life, and then actually
When we were
ancient.
near the border, and I was like, "Tasty, walking to the border." I can't
No,
remember
no.
what I said. I said something about you walking. To the
Anyway, I was staircasing away from the border, and Ancient Bunny actually decided that, or I think she thought it would be faster to dig straight up, but she got
Yeah, she did,
yeah, she got stuck in her 1x1, which is
Not
so.
gonna lie though, I did laugh a lot when you died.
I'm getting to that, but so after that we actually made it out of the staircase alive with the 3 of us, and then we had to start hunting for obsidian because our cave was lost to the border. So we had to find an obsidian or a lava lake on the surface. We did find one, but we couldn't find the sugarcane in time, and then we just got into the mess of the meetup, and everything died. And the point where I died was basically we ran into mobs, then we ran into a team. I don't know which team it was, and then I got shot by someone for 4.5 hearts, so I was on half a heart. They shot me right into a creeper, so I had to pull up my shield to block the creeper. That worked, and then a spider jumped on top of me, and I was dead. So, but I'm not as angry about it because I just had a bad game this season, and there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah.
Would you feel that was ruined by the fact there were so many mobs around at spawn?
I feel like meetups should just happen in the day in permaday, which means that there is no mobs around, which means that there's just more PvP. But in general, I think what the most important thing is that because we have so many players, right, for VintageCraft UHC, there's thrice as many players as a normal UHC. We just need a longer game. We need more people. We need more time for people to not to gear up per se, but we need more time on the border.
Well, look, we had to keep smelting our gold and iron. We had to keep stopping.
We need
it's not even time to mine. It's just time to get everything ready because we were we had to keep moving.
I think we just need, and all the fighting now happens as soon as the border gets very small, and it's constant thunder. Everyone is just constantly dying, and I think we should. I think it's better if the border moves a little slower so that teams can run into each other, but it's not like a giant mess like it is this season and last season. And the season before
not half a block doesn't seem fast, but when you're looking at it, you're
everyone is just
move.
You can't for someone who is watching, if they want to watch multiple perspectives, it's just constantly chaos who they like if they're watching a perspective and they see someone die and they want to watch that perspective, and then 1 second later someone else dies, so they have to watch that perspective. It's crazy. It's just undoable, I feel like. But
I don't know. I think I kind of disagree with that. I really enjoyed the chaos.
Yeah, well, I guess it depends what you enjoy, because
Oh my-
the reason we didn't like it is because we actually had some gold that we could have smelted, but we didn't have enough time because of the border.
it depends on, like, I think the team as well. Like if a team has more experienced players, I feel like they can keep their head straight on and cool a little bit more in such a situation than a lot of the other players. And we have a lot of like less experienced players on VintageCraft, which is fine.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
great. It's great.
Me.
It's great, but it just it's something to consider, I think. But it's it's fine. Some people like it, some people don't, and I don't know. At least we should give it a try to both, I think. At least we didn't have super beefy mobs like in Season 2.
Great
You
season,
know what?
by
I
the way.
am glad that I outlast Team 1. I was so happy with
Yeah,
that.
that's quite surprising. I thought the
Like,
experience was
for me, like, the thing is, though, all day I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm gonna die such a stupid death. And then, you know what? I'm so pro at this game, I didn't.
So we
Sorry,
had
no.
an interesting moment with Team 1. It was when Good was left by himself, and we found Good hiding in a little hidey hole by himself. So we were all standing on top of it, not even attacking him. But then
Wait for him to come
one
out.
of our teammates put some lava down and killed him. We were all like, "No! Why'd you kill Good?"
Poor Good. Poor Good always gets left as the last member of his team. And the thing that most surprised, Kurt died to a creeper. That was surprising.
We saw that and we were like, huh.
But yeah, it was fun having
The end fight as well was a little bit chaotic because that was when we were fighting flues, and then we cleaned up Team 9, and like everyone was being pressured by the border as well.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Nobody could even pick anything up because you were just constantly being...
And there was the witch as well.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
witch.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
the witch was actually in what killed me there.
Harrison, you just beasted through all that and just kept
Oh yeah, dude, I
slicing.
was like, screw you guys. I was like, get him.
I saw that on Spectator. That was great.
I screamed loud like 2 or 3 times in that whole UHC.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Damn creeper! They were like, "There's a creepy behind you," and I was like, "Ah! Don't say that."
But yeah, what I feel
I don't
like
think-
keeps happening as well because of like as a result of the chaotic meetup is that everyone dies and then there's 2 teams left in a standoff. That basically it's kind of happened with you as well, Richie, in the Season 2. Was that when you won?
Yep.
Remember that it was just you and L-Plate left after a ginormous chaotic battle, and L-Plate was just sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
Which I feel like that happens as a result of the chaotic meetup. There's just some people that are just hiding and that get left over because everyone sliced each other up.
I think it, like I say, the biome didn't help with that. That's easy to hide in. That one.
Yeah,
I'll swim away.
true.
Ow! Oh, there's a cactus right there.
Oh shoot, why am I what? Alright,
What are you guys
Oh,
doing?
he came back! Run away!
What are you
I
guys?
still sounds on.
That was totally Laz. Not me.
Well, you were
Richie, I mean, it was
so-
Richie, not Laz.
I'm
It was-
watching
I've been over here the whole time.
I mean, it was Tasty. Look at him. He's smacking you about.
Nah, anyway, other than that, I had a very good team. And it was an enjoyable season. We just had bad luck over on my end.
Yeah. I think we would have, without sounding too arrogant or proud about it, I think we could have done a bit better if we had enchanting.
Sugarcane. Yeah.
So
Well,
that was a little bit.
Yeah, we
of
find
a
any.
blood.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did
by the way, guys, I saw you right at the start of the game. I was
Oh my
exploring, and I actually saw you standing on a hill, and I was like,
You know what?
They're right here. I want to slice them so bad, but I'm alone. Sorry,
We saw 2 teams when we started.
I
Oh.
hate you, Tasty.
It was probably us. We were pretty close to each other. That's pretty
I mean,
funny.
how big was the map? I didn't actually see how big it was.
It wasn't that
Big.
big.
Like I said in the beginning, big.
It wasn't that
big.
big.
Yeah, but what was it?
Laz
17,
knows.
18
Shut up,
teams?
guys. Shut up, guys. Laz knows.
Wow,
It was
Laz.
1,000 each way.
1,000
Yeah.
each round.
2,000 by 2,000.
That is pretty small for the amount of players we had.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
hacking small
Yeah.
because like Rich barely travelled anyways. Like found a team. Oh, see another team.
Yeah.
Do you want it?
We spawned pretty close to 0-0, but I ended up going like 500 or 600 blocks away from my team and didn't see anyone.
That's because we were all together.
We
on
saw
this
so
side.
many people.
Oh.
We didn't see another team until the end there.
And what do we think about the second start? Did you guys have a better position at the first start or at the second
Oh,
start?
don't even get us started on the freaking restart. I swear to God, I'm gonna smack some bitches till bitch. I was like, listen, get her out, get me in charge. We had a strategy, right? Haribo guy, he was gonna be in charge. I was gonna be shouting at people. Richie was gonna be the beautiful face of it all, and Vu guy was gonna be, I don't remember what his role was, but he was something. I think he was the sensible one in all of this.
Well, definitely not you. Definitely not you, the sensible one. So.
No, I was the one to shout at people, so I'm good at that.
Okay, so I get that you liked your first start better than your second.
For the animals above, because everyone would have killed the animals anyway. So
Yeah.
that's something it was like all the cows that would have been there or pigs or anything weren't there. So we had to scout really far just to find things.
Our second start was actually better than our first start.
I mean it was good because we found that mine shaft.
Yeah.
That was
Much off
about
is
it.
good. Especially how much gold was in it. There was a fair bit.
Yeah, we found so much gold.
So much gold.
So much. Where's my phone? I need to. Okay, oh God, don't even.
Well, anyways, I think we can. No, I don't want to build a snowman. I want to wrap up the
You
video.
know what? Just before you end this thing, this person that's the guy that just joined, I always think that's my name, and I'm like, what the heck? Every time.
Are you dyslexic?
Maybe I'm just wrong in the head. Okay, maybe.
All right.
Modern relic.
Well, I think we can wrap this up. I think we heard everyone's opinions.
Well, I'd like to hear each of our. We've heard your death. How about Richie's and
All
Sophie's
right.
deaths?
You know what?
You know how that happens.
You know what? My death, Laz. You pretend like Richie. Like, listen to this. Laz said that he killed me, which he didn't. He's taking credit for his wolf.
Laz killed me. He killed me.
I was-
I think his wolf does take your kill though. It's your
Listen,
credit.
shut up, Richie.
Yep.
If you want to be on my team ever again, then you
Wait.
can shut the fuck up. Okay,
How
so
about did I kill you too?
Yeah, you
No.
killed me. Because
No.
you were chasing me.
I
and
was smacking Flues. Smooth.
Smooth?
Flues died to Haribo Guy's wolf, and then his wolf, Flues' wolf, or whoever's wolf, Laz's apparently, killed me. And yeah, I don't think that's credit for you, Laz. I think you're just slacking, letting your wolves do all the work. You
I
were sitting
think-
back doing nothing, letting
You see,
your wolves kill
That
me.
is called
and you-
strategy.
The thing
You
is that I
don't
trained the wolves, right? I trained the wolves, and they're better at UHC players than Sulfur7 herself
Yeah.
because of my training.
Listen, mate, I'm better than all your wolves. I let your wolf kill me. Tasty Bacon, if you touch me again, I'll come over there and smack you. When you next come to the UK, I'm going to come over and smack your face.
All right. So
Hey, Tasty, come to the UK.
no. All right. So Laz has killed like how many people did he kill this season?
It must have been a lot because during it I counted 5, but Haribo said I killed him, so that's at least 6 people I killed.
Damn.
I
That's
killed red team. Woo!
yes, sir.
I
Everyone.
So like the kind of thing is that like there was a lot of chaos, so it was really hard to see. But looking in the chat, it looked like I killed about 5 people.
All right.
Nice
I
one.
only
Oh,
killed
sweet.
2 people.
Yeah, Bailey killed 2
And
people
Psycho-
right before Flues killed them.
Winning because we ran it like I said, we ran into so many teams and we were killing them off, and they were coming one after the other, and we just constantly we were just falling off. Sorry, like Nvidia died against Stenstone and them.
Yeah.
Oh no, Omni. He died to Omni. He killed Omni and Omni killed him. And then we lost Mental Mad against Sten. And then it was just me and Freeze against you guys. And then we died killing you guys.
Well, anyway, I think we had a great season, and hopefully everyone is here for next season as well.
Should be, yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you next time.
Bye, guy.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you, mate. Woo.